Going live. I'm live. Hey guys, welcome to TCR. Sid here. Thank you for joining me on this fabulous Friday evening. Sorry, my mouth's full. I was filming a video of a yummy cooking video of a snack that I like to make, and I shoved some in my mouth real quick before I came out here because they're so good. So Frankie's at horseback riding lessons. She'll probably be popping in here shortly, and then Mike, Fridays, and Mike, he's always here a little bit later, but it's been a week. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my top here. And get to saying howdy to some of you guys. Gotta get my flamingo facing outward that my friend made me. I love this thing. This is the crouch ranch on it for me with a flamingo. It has to, right? So the trailer that we made for this week. So Mike and Frankie love singing together. Frankie sings all the time. She keeps a little song book and writes down lyrics that she likes, and then writes some of her own. And Mike's written songs and that whole album that he has out, and he's written a million more songs than that. Hey, Adam from Likeabilly Homestead. What's going on? What's going on? Hi, Alan Thompson. I got to catch up and say hi to some people here. Pole Barn Productions. Hello. I was actually finally got a chance to really kind of check out your channel and look a little bit. I didn't leave any comments yet, but you got some cool stuff on there with those. I guess it's like the resin bowl, I think is the right terminology for it. Cool looking stuff. Very, very cool. All the Dougs in the room. The Dougs are in the house. Robin's in the house. Hello, Robin. Robin Buys and DIYs. Hello, hello. Doug the guitarist. Guitarer. You're a guitarer. I like that too. Why not? Hybrid turnings. Okay. Right on. I can get behind that. I mean, I don't like hybrid cars too much, but I always get mad when I'm stuck behind a Prius. I'm just saying. So cheers, guys. Happy Friday. Woo, it's been a week. Let me tell you. Hello, creepy Bushman. Yeah, you get to catch a live. I have something embedded in my thumb too. And I remember when it happened. I was doing something, I think in the pig pen. I can't remember. And I remember thinking like, oh, I got a splinter, or oh, I got a piece of metal or something, but I was busy, so I didn't look at it. And it's been a little bit sore ever since, and now it's like raised up, but I cannot figure what's in there and I can't see it. So that's probably bad. I'm gonna have to like have Frankie because she's got young eyes. Sorry, I was waiting for footage to process, and then I just had to hit the send button to myself there. Oh Lord, so complicated. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of self-surgery later. Either that or I touch something hot. But I literally that's when I know that I'm old, because I injured myself and I don't remember exactly how I did it. I feel like I was outside doing something with the animals, but I don't remember. And so now I don't even know if you guys can see it. It's like seriously like a bump. I don't know if the camera will focus on it. You can kind of see it. I can sort of see it, but it's kind of a little bit painful now. So I feel like there's gonna have to be a little bit of I'll have to get Frankie in her young eyes to look at it closely and see if she can see if there's something in it or if it's a blister. I don't even know. It's not good though. And then I biffed it. So last weekend, oh my Lord. So we had some internet problems. So Saturday, the internet guy was coming out to check all the wiring and all of that. And it turns out they have to replace, he fixed it enough to where it's like, it works now. But he's like, it was kind of like a Band-Aid. They have to replace the, can't remember what it's called now, the thing that where it comes in from the road, the sockety thing that is up in the power poles, right? That has to be replaced apparently. So, which that's cool, whatever. And so that's supposed to happen in like another week or something. But that day we were doing a bunch of chores, yard work. Mike was doing stuff in the garden with Frankie. They were taking care of the rest of the leaves that had fallen finally. So all the trees look like sticks right now, and the whole ground was covered in leaves, and it was starting to mulch on the lawn because we'd gotten rain consistently. So it was just a mess, right? So I was in the goat pen, and I was doing something, and I got a little bit distracted, and Neil, my intact buck who has horns, He got a little randy. He turned on me, and I had to catch him, and I was up against the fence. So then I had to kind of wrestle him a little bit so he didn't hook me, and kind of tweaked my back, pulled like every muscle in my arm because he's strong, and managed to like start like loosen up one hand enough that I could start kind of scratching him and like talking to him and calming him down. And then he relaxed enough for me to hop back over. Such a jerk. So then that happens, and I'm like, great, like, oh, adrenaline rush, because I really thought he had me there for a minute. And then, and of course, none of them can hear me. I'm screaming for help, and nobody can hear me. So I'm like, I'm on my own. As usual, when something happens out there, one of us is always by ourselves, and we're like, ah, why can't you guys hear me? I don't know why we can't hear you. So then I'm walking the cable guy out to the front to show him where like the cable comes into the house and all of that. And we have one of those, and I'm not sure if it's the fruitless mulberry tree that does it or the China. I think it's the China berry tree. That's what it is. There's a China berry tree out front that drops those spiky little balls that, when they're on cement, like act like little rollers. So if you're not paying attention when you walk on them, you can hurt yourself, right? So my graceful self, being what it is, I had on my Uggs because it was cold that day and a little rainy. And I walked out there to show him, and I'm turning around to talk to the cable guy who's coming up behind me, and I slipped and biffed it. So I skinned my knees up. I skinned my hand up. In fact, maybe that's when I did this to my thumb. I don't know. But anyway, I mean, I just like everything. And they had the, oh, Frankie had to dig a splinter out of the side of one finger from when I fell because something went in my, like a piece of rock went into my finger sideways on this finger. So he had to dig it out. Frankie had to dig it out because Mike and I couldn't see it. So it was a mess. So I was just all banged up and bruised all week and feeling my age for sure. So it was just one of those like, okay, cool. I feel old, but it's okay. So what? Michael just texted me liquid amber. I don't know what that means. I don't know if he's watching the live. Oh, maybe that's the name of the tree, liquid amber. That's what it is. Oh, yeah, tree. There we go. Yeah, that's what he's getting at. All right. Whatever. I knew there were like berries and trees and things of that nature involved. I don't know. So, it's all good. But yeah, so I mean, I just biffed it hard right in front of the cable guy, and he was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah," but I felt like really foolish for literally falling in my own driveway after just wrestling the goat and already being, sore. So that was fun. So I'm still like, my knees are all bruised up, and my hands kind of healed up mostly. But oh, good Lord. Yeah, okay. Liquid amber is the tree. So that's the tree that drops the things. And it was on their list to do during yard cleanup, was to sweep up all these little pods that had fallen. But of course, I beat them to it. So of course, immediately afterwards, Frankie went out and swept them up so that I didn't like fall and break a hip. Cause geez, right? But yeah, so that was my week. The start of my week, because that was on Saturday. So I guess it was the end of my last week. I don't know. Either way, it was what it was. Soaking my thumb in Epsom salt, Jim says, might help. Yeah, that's true. Epsom salt is good for drawing things out, like if you've got an ingrown nail or something like that in there. But I have to investigate further because I legitimately can't remember what I did to it. I remember thinking at the time, oh, something got in there, but now I can't remember where I was or what I was doing. I'm getting senile. So I just injured myself in so much in such a short period of time that I can't remember what I did, but I'll live, you know. I mean, in theory. So yeah, no good story ever started with so I was in the goat pen. That's right, Steve. That is accurate. That is accurate information. You know what? I very rarely wear gloves when I'm out there, Lee. Lee Jones asking why I don't wear gloves. When I do stuff, I generally gloves never fit me right, number one. I have one pair of gloves that fits me better than most, but they never fit me well. I always end up pulling them off and throwing them to the side when I'm doing stuff where I really need my hands because it just my dexterity becomes like nothing and it's not that great to begin with. So why would I tip the odds in the wrong direction, right? So yeah, I just end up giving up and I I don't. So I end up with, scrapes and dings and cuts and whatever. But I don't care. It's like it's par for the course. Your hands are gonna get a little beat up when you got animals and stuff, and it is what it is. The only time I really do wear gloves is like when I'm processing birds or when I'm like helping move a lot of lumber because I am like if there is a splinter, I will find it. It will go inside my finger. I will never be able to see it to get it out. So I try to pretty much wear gloves every time I'm working with wood in any way like that. But other than that, I'm pretty bad. I don't I don't I don't wear my gloves when I'm doing stuff. Like I just don't. I don't know. But yeah, that's probably a good idea. You need those pods to put pods in the resin? Really? Oh, I feel like I don't know, those things are nasty and they're not very pretty, but I guess I'm sure you could make them look pretty with all your fancy colors and shellac and resin and all that stuff that's shiny and tie-dye and all that. It's good stuff. I know I don't want a broken hip at my age, but I'm telling you, this week I really tried to do it. And thank God that the nobody was out there videoing it. There's times where I'm like, gosh, why didn't I have the camera with me? Why wasn't I videoing this? This would have been a great video. I wish I could show them. But then there's times like that where I biff it in the driveway like an idiot. And I'm like, thank God we weren't filming. That was one of those times. So, hey, come on, homesteading. What is going on? Hello, hello. David from Come On Homesteading. It's funny, I was just watching one of Jason Crocker's videos from I'm trying to remember which channel it was. Was it Coffee with the Crockers? I think it was Coffee with the Crockers channel. And he was talking about, I guess somebody had started a channel that was um, not, he didn't say that they were like picking on him, but they were kind of a little bit beating him up, I guess, in some of the comments. And he was like, whatever, which, right? You guys all know, any of you that have a channel, you're going to get some people that hate you and some people that will pick on the weirdest things about you. And they don't know you really. They just see this one little aspect of you. And he was talking about that in the video. And he was rattling off, a lot of the channels that were at the meetup. And I was like getting nostalgic. I was like, oh, so and so and so and so. I hope I get to see them again soon. Because it was such a fun time getting to really meet everybody in person and all the networking and, kind of being able to support each other's channels and just have a fun time out there. It was nice too because it was last May. So last May in California, things were a little more restrictive than they are now. They're pretty right now. They're trying to make it more restrictive. The only difference is now nobody's paying attention to it because everybody's mad. But it was nice to go to a state and be out with people and not everybody be muzzled. And not that I was doing that here anyway. I'd already kind of given up on that, and so had a lot of the stores up here. But it was just nice to like see faces and talk to people and see people and all of that. So, but it was funny because I had gotten this comment from somebody on a live that we did, I don't know, months ago. And it was referencing a video that Jason did, talking about how, I don't remember now because it's been so long and I didn't go back and watch it, but I saw which video she was referencing where like the title of it was something like Jason Crocker's rant, like what we think of it or something like that. But I had talked to Jason about it beforehand, had gotten the green light to do it. I think he joined that live and chatted with us in there too, and so did Jared. And it wasn't anything bad. It was we were literally saying we completely agree with you. Like we were on his side, and we like agree. We feel the same way, and that's what the video was talking about. Like the live was talking about. Well, this woman like comes on and leaves a comment like yesterday. It was like right after he posted that video, and I hadn't watched it yet, and talking like just picking me apart, acting like I was throwing shade at Jason or something, and saying that like Mike and I don't even look like we're a couple, and uh, I touch my hair too much, and I forget what else she said. but just like picking me apart. And I was just like, okay. I go, clearly you didn't watch the video. Yeah, like I'm not the channel that Jason was referring to in this video that he just talked about. So it was just kind of funny. It was like, I'm like, I almost wanted to text Jason and be like, can you keep the crazy ones to yourself? Feel free to spread the love with other people, but keep the crazy ones to yourself because I don't need any more crazy over here. I got enough right here. So yeah, oh, it's just wrinkles in my back. So I know I do too. And plus, so I do it more now because my hair's shorter. So I still feel like I'm not used to it, even though it's been almost a year of my hair being shorter. I still feel, I don't know. It's like I feel like I constantly have to kind of like touch it. I don't know. And whatever. I've always been that way. Like, oh, and she didn't like that I talked with my hands. Whatever. It's like, whatever. So, but yeah, so anyway, he was mentioning that he might end up doing it in April or May, which is a little bit of a bummer for me because that makes it harder for me to get out there. I'm still gonna hopefully try, but it just means that the chances of me being able to take Frankie with me are smaller because of school. So I'm gonna have to kind of. You can say,
Yay!
you can say.
What's with the wine?
Oh well, nothing yet.
Okay.
Here, I'll move this a little bit. There we go. Oh my God, you smell like sweaty horse though.
I know.
Can you go spray yourself with something first? Because oh wow, it's
You're
powerful.
Yeah, because that's Dodie for you.
Yeah.
And then of course,
oh,
right
man.
after we brushed him, after we untacked him and everything,
Yeah.
you sweaty horse. White, might I add, gray.
Mm-hmm. Tried to roll in the dirt. Yep.
And in the most weird spot, between the two walls, between the two poles, right between there. Of course. Not even a good spot to roll.
Well, he enjoyed it.
And the ground was very hard right there. Like I don't know what to get out of that.
Go wash your hands real quick and spray yourself down before you come sit next to me. Whoo, she is smelling powerful right now. Good Lord.
Where is my food?
You're touching it right now and straightening it while you're watching me, Robin. I know, right? Mean people do stuff, Steve. Yes, they do. But you know what? It's one of those things where it's like, I always just say, there's always going to be internet trolls. There's going to be people that are not going to like you for some reason or another. And like Jason was saying in that video, people get the side of you that they present from themselves. Like if they're super nice to you and they come at you one way, you're more likely to reciprocate. If they come at you hard and hating, you're going to be a little bit defensive and you're going to be a little bit like whatever. And then there's also the difference of like when you meet somebody in person, it's a three-dimensional, like, it's like you get the full imprint of their personality versus some little snippet that was edited and shown to you in a video that you may or may not like, I guess. I don't know. I just get it. It's like I'm sure he gets just as many hate comments as we do versus just as many, and the love comments, of course, and the support from people that watch our videos and all of that, of course, is way outweighs all of that stuff. I just thought it was funny. I almost felt like messaging him, like I said, and just being like, hey, I know you didn't want to say who the channel was, but now I think this lady thinks it's me because of that one video. And it was not me. So there. But anyway. Hey, MT Homestead, Mike and Terry. Hello, hello. Yeah, so I'm just waiting, like, waiting to see like when the meetup's going to be, because I would love to be able to come down and see everybody again. And we had so much fun. Everybody hopping on everybody's lives and just mingling and networking. It was a lot of fun. So I would love to be able to do it again. And to just be able to get out of California for a nanosecond and not feel the weighted oppression of impending communism pushing down upon me. But anyway,
Thank
but
you,
I digress.
David Payne. Hopefully I pronounced that last name right. I'm not American.
Yes, that's David Payne. Yes, that's correct.
I can say.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you've got more subs than we do, and it's it's just every time you hit like another milestone in kind of the amount of settle, the amount of subs you have, it does seem like don't talk back. No. See, I swear she's part husky. She's just no, I'm gonna talk. But like I said, the love and the support and the people that enjoy the things that you're doing, and your content and the things that you're either trying to show that you're doing, whether it's wins or fails, or the things that you're trying to teach or the fun stuff you're trying to do, people that enjoy that stuff, um, that stick around continuously, we appreciate that so much. And like, it means a lot. Hey, Sam, I am
Thank
coming in
you.
hot with a $20 super chat for the unicorn fund. Whoop, whoop. I do need a new unicorn. Yeah. Did you know that the
No, I did not.
national animal of Scotland is the unicorn?
I did actually.
Did you?
Yes.
I think I sent it to you, maybe.
No.
No? Oh.
I learned
Yeah.
that from a friend.
But do you know why?
No, I do not.
Because Britain's is, let me see if I can get this right. Britain's is the lion. And because apparently, who knew, the unicorns are the sworn enemies of lions. And, the Brits and the Scots, they don't get along so pretty good most of the time. That is why that is their national animal.
Isn't ours the eagle? Bald eagle?
That is correct. I'm glad that you knew that, though. I'd be embarrassed if you said something else, like,
Zebra!
Yeah.
That's my school's.
That's true. Your school's is a zebra. Yeah. Oh, Auntie Anne's working on it. Great. I should get in touch with her because I would love to. I'd love to help if I can, or just kind of, once they get the dates nailed down, since I have to like book a flight and a hotel and a car and all of that good stuff. So I'm like, because I'm coming from California, so
They
but
don't want you there. You're a Californian.
I
They don't
know.
like you.
No, they still like me. They still like me. Yeah. So I hope so. I hope I can find out and get everything booked up. So we'll see. We'll see. But I know David, you haven't been posting that much lately. Come on. You're sliding dangerously into Matt Payne territory with the not posting, I feel like, unless I'm not getting notifications. Totally possible with YouTube algorithms. Who knows? But I'm just saying.
Oh, you'd be very proud of me. Today, not only did I get all my work done, and I had an entire invention report where we got to choose an invention and then write like a news article about it.
Okay.
Finish that. Happy about, because that was annoying.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was up there, we were in the field.
Yeah.
And towards the end of the lesson, he threw fit. He threw 2 fits. I stayed on, and then we did some cantering.
Oh, good job. All right.
Because we were already working on posting.
Right on. She's getting really into her horseback riding. She loves it. And she loves the fact that, I mean, it's nice because the pasture that the horse is in, part of the pasture runs along the side of our property. So she can see the horse whenever she wants.
Yeah.
She can go up and talk to him and pet him. And sometimes, like, if they're going to be out of town or whatever, Nicole will text me and be like, hey, can Frankie just come and check on them or put them up or whatever? And I'm like, of course, anything. She loves that horse. Like, she will do anything to just hang out with it for a little bit. So, and he gets excited when he sees her. And
He does his little, he follows you like a dog.
Yeah, he does. He's a pretty cool horse.
Except when you make him work. He doesn't like that.
He doesn't like to work that much, but he's getting better.
Yeah.
He's getting better.
Oh, he was mad because, so apparently he didn't get new shoes. It's one of his shoes fell off.
Right. She had to get one.
You said new shoes.
No, I said he had to get a new shoe.
I did not hear the A. But he was cooped up for the past 2 days. So he's not happy that we took him out into the pasture where all this green grass was.
And he wanted to eat.
And he wanted to eat it, but he couldn't eat it. And apparently we can't ride over here that much because apparently the trees that hang over the fence are attack trees.
Attack trees?
Attack trees.
Oh, he doesn't like the attack trees?
He does not like the attack trees.
That's funny. I saw that MT Homestead. I'm guessing it's Terry because usually Mike comes in on the other account, so I'm guessing it's Terry. I did hear that the Hard Rock Casino in Tulsa. So yeah, the problem is like if I want to go see like I ideally would come in like a day early and then leave like 2 days later. So maybe do like Thursday through Tuesday or something, so that I could like go see my friends the Corgills and maybe go to like Chrissy's Paragon Ridge Ranch and maybe film a little something and like maybe try to do some of that while I'm there. I kind of need I need a little bit of transportation. I mean, last time I got a good deal. I did have to stay far away from the event, so I'm hoping I can stay at the event this time, like at the hotel with everybody, just because it just makes it easier. Um, so we'll see. I'm hopeful, but I mean, until they have the dates, it's kind of hard to I can't just book everything.
Well,
So
hopefully you don't get a Ford Fiesta that you can't see
I
when you're
know. Oh my
driving.
God, I thought I was gonna die in that little Ford Fiesta. Oh my Lord, I really did. But that's what I get for getting a rental car that was like $30 a day. It was like it was like a package deal for the car and the hotel. And so when you figured it all out, it was like $30 a day for the car. And it literally was like a Matchbox car. And the lights were not very bright on it, like couldn't see down the road very far. It was, yeah, it felt like it was just gonna rattle
And
apart.
there's no city lights to help you.
Yeah, there was no, yeah, some of those areas, because my hotel was way off the beaten path that I ended up staying at. It was like 40 minutes away from the hotel prior. So I was like down these dark dirt roads to get there, across from the train tracks. And here I am trying to navigate my way around. But yeah, I know. Well, I'm going to try anybody who's in Oklahoma. I'm going to try in that little area I would drive to. I don't think I could drive to out of the state, but definitely in the Oklahoma area, anybody that would be willing to have me, come up, check out the property, film something, but you know, oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you have a premiere tonight. Okay. Come on. Homesteading City's got a premiere tonight and one on Wednesday and a lot more videos coming. I'm moving. Okay. I'll have to check because I have not gotten any notifications for you. And I know that I'm subscribed and notified because I used to get your notifications all the time when you would go live because I would pop into your lives a lot. And I knew you had kind of taken a break and I had only seen you post like one or two things, but I haven't gotten any notifications
Have a
lately.
great weekend too, creepy Bushman.
Yes, have a great weekend. Yes, thank you. Hi, Mermaid Devil. What's going on? Yeah, so I don't know, man. I'm hoping I get to go. It would be nice. I'd love to be able to bring her with me because she's never flown on a plane. And I know she wants to go. So I don't know. I might.
Only time I've been out of state, like I have not
You've been to
flown,
Vegas. You've been
but
to
we've been to
Arizona.
Vegas, been to Arizona.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
So only places I've gone, and we took road trips every time.
Yeah. You're ahead of me. I don't think I didn't. Well, no, that's not true. I did
Didn't
go.
you wasn't your dad's buddy a pilot, and y'all always went
No.
on planes?
No, we flew one time. We flew to Big Bear, which is
Yeah,
in
you told me
California.
about that. You told me about that.
Yeah, that was the only time that
Why
I
did
flew.
you fly to Big Bear?
Just because he had a little Piper that we just for a Cessna. I can't remember now. It's been so many
You
years.
guys literally just got lunch there. You said.
Yeah, we just went up there, ate, turned around, and came back. That was
Just
it.
flying in the plane to Big Bear, gonna go get some fancy lunch.
Yeah, it was just like his buddy called him up, was going to be in town, and that was what we did that day. And I got to fly the plane for a few minutes. I was like her age, and it was awesome. I almost did a tree. I'm not kidding. I did. I was coming in hot.
Oh, you were flying the plane. Why couldn't I figure
Yeah,
it out?
I
for
was
a minute?
flying for a
I
little bit.
blinked. I was like,
Yeah.
I thought you almost did a tree like you did a trick,
No.
but then I was like, wait.
No,
Hold on.
he gave me the yolks. He's like, go ahead and fly it. And I was flying it, and then I almost did a tree. And then he took back over. But I was 11. I didn't know what I was doing.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, it was fun though. It was cool.
I'm sure
And
your
then-
mom probably didn't approve of that.
She wasn't with me, so she didn't know about it. So yeah.
Well, if she's watching this, that did not happen.
Right. No, so I went to Texas for a few days when I was in second grade. But then until I was then 17, we went to Canada to visit family and to go to the Stampede, which is the
Canada.
big rodeo up there.
Ooh, rodeo.
Yeah,
that.
It was fun. And then when I was later, that was in the fall, I think. I don't remember now, but then we went that summer or spring, we went to Mexico because my dad won a trip through work, and we went to Mexico. And
dang, you were just traveling all over the place.
That was but I was literally 17 when all that happened.
Oh.
So I was older, and then I didn't go anywhere. We went to we've gone to Vegas, and yeah, Oklahoma was the first time that I had flown since 9/11. Yep, that was it.
Oh yeah, we're reading a book in class called I Am Malala, whatever she is. Malala. She's like Muslim, and she was fighting for rights.
Okay.
For
Let's get in dangerous territory here,
No,
child. Let's
no,
back it
she-
up.
no,
I don't know what we're doing.
she was
I don't know where
fighting
you're going with
for
this.
female rights to like go to school.
Oh,
And
okay.
during like the Taliban
Gotcha. Okay.
or whatever.
Yeah.
you call it.
We talked about
Yeah.
that before. Yeah.
Did we?
Yep,
I don't know,
we did.
but they mentioned 9/11 in it.
Well, yeah.
She was apparently she was like 2 at the time.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Anyway, so
Go Packers. Who's Packers? Who's Packers?
I don't know.
It's like a football team.
Oh, that, yes. I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I am concentrating. Something I'm not very good at most
Yeah.
of the time.
She's struggle busting sometimes. But yeah, so I'm excited too because this weekend gonna do some filming. We've got our friend process one of their pigs this week on Wednesday, and they had our local butcher Daniel come out and do it. And he lives that way, right across the creek, the other side of the creek from us.
Does he really?
Mhm.
I did not know that.
And he is gonna have the meat ready for pickup probably either tomorrow or Sunday. So it looks like probably Sunday what we'll do is grab that, go up to their place, bring the curing preg powder and all the seasoning and stuff, and go up there and get his bacon, his belly slab cured and towards becoming bacon. But I still have, because we keep meaning to do it and we haven't done it, this tawny American dessert wine from Davis Dean Cellars that we still haven't tried. He sent us 2 bottles and we have not tried it yet. That's aged like, what is it, 10 years? Yeah, 10 years in oak barrel. And we haven't tried it yet. And I'm super excited to give it a try, but we haven't done it yet. So I think this weekend we're going to crack into it and we'll film it so you guys can see what it's all about, because we did like the other wines that we tried from it. So, and like I said, I'm not a huge wine drinker, but I do like to try some of them sometimes, and it's kind of fun. What am I drinking? So I'm
White Claw.
your basic
Mango.
I am a BWC, basic white chick, and I am drinking White Claw. It's funny because when I go out like with my girlfriends, it depends on what we're doing. Usually I end up being the wrangler and the driver. So I'll have like a couple like Michelob Ultras with a lime. That's usually like my go-to if like I go out with my girlfriend Jen or whatever. And then if I'm home or having people over, I either make margaritas or I have White Claw. And then if we go out and I don't have to drive, I will drink all the margaritas. Because I do enjoy.
She likes margaritas.
I do.
Sometimes, like, before, like, I don't know, you guys are making something. Dad was doing something. We were filming a video. I don't remember. I don't know.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, I'm in my room and I hear, and I walk out. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, I'm making all the margaritas. And I'm like, okay.
It must have been one of those days.
Oh yeah,
that happens.
It was one of those days. She was like, all the margaritas.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Sometimes mom just needs like an IV, a margarita IV to happen. But yeah, I do. It's funny because yeah, I do. I drink. So I started drinking these. My girlfriend always teases me. My girlfriend, who is Frankie's godmother, my friend Christy, her eldest son is like, oh God, how old is he now? He's close to 30 now. Rory.
Oh.
He like I've known him since he was like little, right? Like little. And he's like, oh my God, you were drinking these before they were anywhere, like before anybody had heard of them. And I was like, I know. So I was trying to find like healthier stuff to drink for when I wanted to drink that didn't have as much junk in it. And this was one of the things that I found that I liked the taste and didn't have a lot of junk in it. And so I was like, cool. So I started drinking them, but they were super hard to find in the beginning. So I could only get them at one little store, and they didn't ever have it. And it was like, you had to like go, and now they're like everywhere in every flavor that you could ever imagine. And I'm like, you're welcome. It was all me in the beginning. But I am the house that built White Claw, but anyway.
I don't think you're the house that built White Claw.
Well, I helped. I contributed.
You contributed.
The thing behind me on the table that
Yeah,
looks like two giant pine cones.
No, beside it. No, that's the flamingo. That's the thing behind you beside the thing that looks like two giant. This boot. Is it the boot?
That's not a pine cone. That looks like two pine cones. That's a flamingo.
They're not talking about the. Hold on. What is the thing behind you on the table beside the thing that looks like two giant pine cones?
Haha! I've shown this before. So this is my girlfriend got me this.
You still haven't done anything with it.
I know. So I was gonna get artsy and crafty, all the wine, and I drank all the wine. So I went through. You have to understand. So I'm not. No. So here's the deal. I started filling this after we moved to this house. So this is 6 years of corks. Okay. Number one.
Oh, there's more than that, by the way.
More than that, what?
There's more than this.
Oh, there's only a couple that don't fit. Yeah.
No, there's more than a couple. You just ended up throwing some of them out.
No, they're still over there.
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
Some of these are from people that brought bottles of wine to the house and drank them because. So for a while I was drinking Stella Rosa, which I still enjoy. A nice Stella Rosa mixed with like I'll get like one of those sparkling waters and mix it because otherwise it's like I can't drink. It's like too much. It's too sweet, so I have to cut the sweetness. But I do enjoy a nice Stella Rosa. I'm not gonna lie. It's carbonated. It's bubbly. I enjoy it. Yes, I see that. Thank you. You can ignore it. And so anyway, it's just yeah, that's exactly what they are, Richard. That's exactly what they are. But anyway, so she got me this to keep my wine corks in because I was really into Stella Rosa at the time, and I was going to do projects with it. I had all these plans, and then I'm not super crafty sometimes, and I get distracted, and then I don't. But I do love this boot.
Give it to what's her face that made that. Who made that?
Oh, she's a corks though.
But she's crafty.
She is crafty, but I don't think she's ever done anything. I'm having issues.
Yeah, you are. Don't break anything.
It's not here. Hold on. Okay.
Hold on. Hold my beer moment.
Yeah, hold my beer moment. It's not gonna end well for anybody, but hey, there we go. I had a rogue.
Wait, so whose pig is this? Is it
Will and Jem's pig?
Okay.
So anyway, that's the belly.
We get to go see them. What?
They're either gonna come here or we're gonna go there, but it's gonna depend on several factors which we have not ironed out yet. But the point being that I plan on cracking open. That's how we got to this in the first place. Cracking this open and doing a little bit of a taste test with a video about the pork belly as well, turning it into bacon, as well as that. So we'll see.
I'd assume that we'd probably go over to their house because Dad, and we're probably gonna leave later. Like I'd assume around almost dark because Dad wants to do a bunch of stuff outside this weekend and guess who?
Oh, that's true. I could ship them to you, Robin. You want all my old corks? And I have somewhere, which I had it in a special place because obviously it was well before we lived here. The night that Mike proposed, my dad had my dad had gotten Bundy. It's just Daddy. Calm down. My dad had gotten a bottle back then. I think it was still Price Club back then. Maybe it was already Costco. But they'd had some Dom Perignon on sale, so he had bought a bottle, and so I had the cork with the date on it of when he proposed, because he proposed on Christmas Eve of what would it have been, 2004. So really, so it's somewhere in the house in a safe place.
Safe place that you have hidden from yourself. Also, wait, Costco is called Price Club? This needs to be a conversation.
Oh, yes. Before you existed, it used to be called Price Club. And it took me like 10 years to get used to calling it a Costco, but it was always Price Club. And in some parts of the country, it was Sam's Club, but then I guess they split apart at one point, or I don't know, but yeah. And then Sam Clubs, now there's still Sam's Clubs here, but that's a whole different like membership thing and whatever, but there's Costco, but it used to be Price Club.
But why?
Because that's what it was called. I don't know. I didn't name it. It's not my company.
Why did they change it? And why?
Somebody bought them out. They merged. They
Price Club isn't even a good name.
And Costco is. It's basically the same thing. They went from price to cost and club to co.
Yeah.
So what's the big deal?
It's more efficient.
It's more efficient.
It's more efficient.
More efficient. You're wearing a communist shirt. Why would you
stop it?
It's not a communist shirt.
Speaking of shirts,
It's Carhartt.
don't forget, you guys, there's lots of merch there in that shelf below. That if you want your very own Crouch Ranch merch, you can definitely go check it out. Carhartt.
It's not a communist.
We're mad at Carhartt
She's
right
mad
now.
at Carhartt right now because they're making
doing
people get
the-
vaccinated.
Yeah, they're doing
They're
the.
not as bad as Levi's.
They're not as bad as Levi.
What? Are you gonna do that weird thing where you hide back there?
I'm sitting on the hearth.
I know, but it's creepy when you're behind me.
He's
I don't know.
not even behind you.
Are you guys gonna? You guys should sing something.
No, go.
No, you're not gonna sing for me.
No, he's talking to the dog.
Oh. Yeah.
On the live?
Yeah, why
You
not?
want to sing on the live?
Why not? Do it.
Go get my guitar, Frank.
All right.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Here, I'll move this more. So it's-
Here, you want uniforms for Merc?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Outside.
Never come back.
She's stuck in the
Hey,
hallway.
all right. Hey, no, you don't know where.
Oh, Sam's Club is Walmart Full Barn Productions. That's okay. I don't know. We didn't have them for a long time. We didn't have Walmarts and we didn't have Sam's Clubs in Southern California for like up until more recently. Like I didn't grow up with them. It was already like after I was driving and stuff. They already existed. So it was like it's been a minute.
I don't know if you want to play back there.
Let me see it.
I'm not sure. Okay.
I just want to see what's in tune. Close enough.
You're standing.
Freebird. No,
There's one in every crowd.
I know. There always is.
What are we doing?
I don't know. Do the other one you guys were working on.
The one last night?
Ooh, are
Challenge-
we ready for that?
Challenge
one?
Hold on, we
accepted.
Oh,
I don't know. Are
need
you?
your phone?
Why do you need his phone?
Because the chords and stuff are on there, especially.
We'll see. We'll
Hold
see
on,
if it
hold on.
works
I need
out.
to remember what I sing. Hold on.
They've been practicing one of the songs from.
Shut your face.
I'm saying to the people.
Hey, Frankie, it's just a live,
Uh-huh.
which means that you don't get to edit it.
Yeah, it's just,
If you mess up, everybody sees it.
Yeah,
that's right.
I played music for how many years?
a lot.
Live,
A lot.
All the years.
room full of people. If I made a mistake, which I did,
A lot.
they all saw it.
Yep, that's true. Here we go.
Maybe it's time.
Time to let the old ways die. Yo, you were on.
Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Takes a lot to change a man, and it takes a lot to try. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Nobody knows what awaits for the day. Nobody knows what awaits for the day. Some folks just believe in the things they've heard and the things they read. Nobody knows what awaits for the day.
Guess I can't go back to where I came from. Guess those days are gone for good. If I could take spirits from my past and bring them here, you know I would. You know I would.
Nobody speaks to God these days. Nobody speaks to God these days. I'd like to think he's looking down and laughing at our ways. Nobody speaks to God these days.
What's my line?
The Catherine Willoughby.
Yeah, I don't remember who that song's from.
Let's see here. Somebody throw me a line.
Freebird. I don't know. I need a
I
tambourine.
can't remember the next verse.
I know there's something about Catherine. I don't know.
That's
Catherine
the end.
Wheel.
Stop saying that.
Sorry, I don't know. The end.
The end. That's it. That's the song.
Yeah.
They're still working on that one. They're
Yeah,
still
we were
working on
actually,
that one.
next
we were
part.
practicing that last night and we were not ready to do it, but
Yeah.
who
But I
cares?
peer pressure.
We did it anyway.
Yeah.
Peer
No, it
pressure.
was good, guys. It was good. See?
Yeah. I can't even remember.
And
what
Robin
that
says you have
song
pretty
was.
hair,
Oh.
even though it smells like sweaty horse right now.
Yeah, so.
I know, right? Somebody, Bueller. I don't know. I don't know the next line. I've listened to them. I told
Dodie
you.
smells. He does not smell like a normal.
Right now,
person.
Frankie smells.
Oh, look, there we go. Sam, I am $20 super chat for Frankie's CD recording fund. There we
Nice.
go.
All right. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
Frankie is a better vocalist than Dad, hands down already. So that's awesome.
It's okay. It's just because you're aging.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, ouch. The sting of a quick
I
spanking.
love you every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every day.
Yeah, but
every
this
day.
little one, she's very talented. Not that he's not talented, but her voice sometimes when she doesn't think anybody's listening to her or she doesn't realize I've come in
Once
the
I
door,
realize somebody walks in the room, I just go.
she goes like half voice at that point. Like even this was sort of like halfway. Like
Yeah.
when she's really belting it, I'm like, oh, I get shivers. Like she's so good sometimes, you know? So
Oh, I should probably let these.
No, leave them out there for a minute.
they're
Just kidding. They're
They're fine
staying
out
out there.
What's that other one we were doing?
The one you saw.
Oh, the one
Yeah,
the
Cowboy
cowboy?
Me. How's that start out?
The
hold
one I
hold
put on the trailer.
That's your line. You should know this. You start the song.
Here, this is what we're gonna do.
He's
You're
the
gonna-
one who starts the song.
I
You
know.
should know this.
You're gonna move a little closer because I feel like your voice gets drowned out by the guitar because it's louder. So you have to be closer to
Wait,
the mic.
what? But then I'm covering Dad.
Come on, give me the first line.
I don't know.
Okay. Hold on. Let me think. I got nothing.
I got nothing.
I don't know. I don't.
I know
I
how
have to
my
pull it
line
up on my
starts.
phone.
I know
you
how my
guys
line
did.
starts.
Hold on, I can do it.
He's looking up.
Where's that piece of paper?
It's on the dining room table.
Grab that.
Well, why didn't you say that in the first place?
'Cause- Hold on, I'll find it. I got it. Hold on. I got you. I got you, boo. I got you, boo. Hold on.
I don't know why the way I do.
Let's see.
I don't know.
Oh, there. She got it.
Like I have singing lyrics.
Oh man, that thumb is really getting
Don't
sore.
Oh, yeah.
know
Okay.
why the way I do. There you go.
There you go.
Figure out your life.
Oh, I did, Sam. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Ready, Frankie?
Mhm.
I don't know why the way I do. Like I ain't got a single thing to lose. Sometimes I'm my own worst enemy. I guess that's just cowboy in me.
Got a life the most love to hate. Sometimes I still wake up fighting me. Where this road I'm headed down my lead. I guess that's just the cowboy in me. The urge to run, the restlessness, the hardest on I sometimes get. Things I've done for foolish pride.
Me that's never satisfied. The face that's in the mirror when I don't like what I see.
I guess that's just the cowboy in me.
I played the wrong chord. There it
Happens.
is.
Whatever.
Frankie off camera sounds like young Dolly Parton.
That's a good
No,
compliment.
don't put that in her head.
She does love her Dolly. She listens to a lot of Dolly.
I like Dolly.
So yeah, we're big Dolly fans.
I don't know what my glasses are. I can't read. You're gonna have to read to me.
Oh, well.
What are we
That's-
reading?
you
Well,
know.
good thing
I'll
we
feed
have
you
eyes.
your strange peas later, my dear.
Ooh.
That doesn't sound.
Wasn't meant to be kinky. It was just.
That does not sound like it would be
I'm
yummy.
just saying. Yeah. So, but yeah, her little voice. I'm telling you.
That
And
is weird.
she's sorry. She's
I don't
got
like that.
from Mike, and then she's got some on my side of the family.
Your side of
my
the family has singers?
Yeah, my dad's side of the family.
Who?
No, they're all musicians. Oh, yeah, your
They're-
dad's brother. He
Yeah, he
sings.
sings.
Yeah, that's right.
And then my cousin Leah
Oh, that's right. Leah sings.
and my grandmother sang. My dad's mom. She went to Juilliard.
She went to Juilliard.
Yeah. So I mean, there's music on both sides as far as that. I don't really have it.
Oh no, when she's sitting,
No, no. Not even don't really.
when she's sitting in
When
the
I
kitchen,
get-
when "Don't Stop
I
Believing"
did
comes on.
the one day, that one song at karaoke when I was really hammered. I can sing if I'm super hammered and like not super nervous.
No,
Karaoke.
no.
A little
When
bit.
she's making dinner and like it's gonna take her a while to make it, she'll turn on music, right?
Yeah.
One time I'm sitting in the kitchen with her, we're talking. "Don't Stop Believing" comes on. She belts it.
Don't stop.
Believe it. And then this morning she was watching something.
Oh, and that song.
and that the melody came on, and I was like, "Hold on to that feeling."
Yeah.
I don't remember what the actual line was, but I knew what it was.
Yeah. And I was like, who sings that? She's like, Journey. And I'm like, yes.
And earlier she had claimed that I wasn't her kid, but then
That's
she was
true.
like, "That's my kid."
Then
And I was like,
proud. Yeah,
I
it goes
thought
back
you
and forth.
didn't want me.
Sometimes I claim her, sometimes I don't. It depends on if she knows the name of the band that's currently singing. Yes, and Meatloaf. I know. You guys don't know any Meatloaf. No Bad Out of Hell
You're
album
weird.
plays you could do.
We're gonna go all the way tonight. We're
Right.
gonna go all the way tonight. No, we don't. I don't know how to play any Meatloaf on the guitar.
somebody named their band Meatloaf.
Well, no,
That's
it was,
wrong.
it was
Himself.
yeah, he named himself. His real name was Michael.
Who names
Something,
themselves
something.
after a food?
I don't know. I'd have to Google like how that got started, but yeah, it was sad. He was no, it was Louis Anderson also died, the comedian that we saw in Vegas years and years ago.
Oh,
Like 15
really?
years ago, he passed away. He was battling cancer. I don't know yet. They haven't said that I've seen since I last looked what Meatloaf passed away from. But yeah, he did. He did. It was sad. And then, we lost. It's been like consecutive. You know how it goes in like groups of major
Yeah, when did we lose
icons.
Betty White? Like 2 weeks
We
ago?
Betty
lost
White and then
on
Bob.
New Year's Eve.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And then Bob, what's his
Bob
last name?
Saget.
Saget.
Yeah, so we've had a few. So I'm like, okay, we're done now with like some
We're done.
iconic people, right? We're done for a little while.
Gotta put the
'cause-
salt around some of the people.
Oh
Like
my
Adam
God, I gotta
Sandler.
put the salt around Dolly. I gotta put the salt around Sir Paul McCartney. I can't.
Salt
They
around
have
Garth.
to.
Salt
Yeah,
around
well, Garth
everybody.
is still pretty young.
What
So.
is he? I thought he was older than Dolly.
Oh God, no,
Garth?
no.
Really?
Garth is not that old.
Garth
Frankie.
is like
I didn't
what?
know.
Garth is what? Maybe in his mid
He's
to late 50s.
probably 5 years older than me.
Is that all? I thought he was maybe a little more.
Yeah, he's.
Okay.
Because he was older when he got his first album. He was already like 30.
No. Was he?
I think so. Because he was about to give up.
Well, that was like 1990, 89.
So wait, maybe he's older than we think he is.
Maybe.
But he's not as old as Dolly, I don't think.
How old is Dolly?
Dolly just turned, 74, I think yesterday.
And she looks like she's like 50, not even
Yeah,
50.
her
looks like
birthday
she's-
was yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know this ridiculous information?
She's
I
Sydney.
know.
Have you met her?
Because I love me some Dolly.
No, she knows the weirdest things.
Yeah,
Have you met
I
her?
do.
She's Sydney.
Yeah, I think she just turned
I asked her
74.
big, how much is in the bank account? I don't have to. I have to look. When's Dolly's birthday?
Hey,
Wait,
priorities.
She knows all the wrong information.
Priorities. I'm just saying priorities. Dolly
No,
is above.
we'll be watching a show and they'll say something and she's like, I know what I.
I'm trying to look at a refi, whether or not it's gonna. I'm like, babe, how much is the mortgage? She's
Oh.
like, I don't know. I have to look.
So Mr. Mick.
Mixture Mechanical?
Yep.
Yeah.
He commented earlier he wanted to hear Crown Me. And I was like, gosh, I don't even know if he remembers that one, but he asked for it. I forgot to tell you because I haven't seen you since I saw that comment.
I don't remember it.
Maybe for next week. I don't
Yeah.
know. Well, maybe
I'll have to relearn it. I wrote it.
he did write it. It's one of his original.
You wrote it.
Yeah, but he doesn't play it all the time, so you don't remember.
Crown me. I'm feeling royal tonight. Crown me. I'm a king of fools, that's right. And I sit here on this throne till my reign of pain is gone. Crown me. Well, it's in the key of G, so I'll figure it out.
All right,
I'll
he'll
figure
practice it. So Mick, he'll practice it. At least next time we have a get together over here and you come over, you bring some crown and he'll sing it for you.
Yeah, right.
You bring the crown and he'll
The
sing.
cost is crown.
I drain the truth from a
Yeah.
purple velvet bag.
That's right.
I remember most of the words. I can work it out.
What are we cooking tonight?
You know, I actually, so spoiler alert. I actually did a video. That's what I was munching on when I started the live. On making my chick corn, which is like the chickpeas that I do in the air fryer.
Oh, those are
So
so
I
good.
made some of those, and honestly, I may just like eat those for dinner.
What did you make them spicy?
Here, are we going to the grocery store after the live?
I
This is
Oh, I was gonna go tomorrow, but I guess we're going tonight.
Yeah.
Frankie and
We need
Daddy
carbs.
want bread
We want bread.
I need to start making my sourdough again because you
or
guys are.
bagels
You
or
guys are
something.
so-
We want carbs.
So these
Yes.
guys got really into bread this year, like really into bread,
And then
so
she
for
thought it was a good
Christmas
idea.
they kept bitching at me for like 6 months that they wanted a toaster. It's
And
Welcome
then-
to the live.
Because I think they did too. No, because
I didn't say. I'm just kidding.
most people have like 80-year-old toasters, right? We don't have a toaster. We
I
don't own
have
a
a
toaster. I
toaster.
don't know why we don't
We
have
were
it.
laying bread on sheet pans and putting them
Yeah.
in the oven on broil
Yeah.
to make toast.
So I bought them for
And I was
Christmas.
burning butter.
I got them this really cool, like retro looking toaster, right? And I used to have a Mickey Mouse toaster, and I forget what happened, but then at some point we moved, and then we put the toaster in the garden. I don't know.
What? Might as well put it in the back.
We did. We did. It was like a thing. It was like decorative. But then I don't know. We threw it
Why'd
out
you put it in the garden?
because it didn't work anymore. So we put it in the garden. It's fine.
it's fine.
So
It's fine.
We were talking about it. It's fine.
Anyway, she finally bought us a toaster, and now we
anyway,
like to make
so
toast.
they make like obsessed with toast, right?
I haven't had
I
a
got
toaster
and I
in
got them
25 years.
and I got them like a butter bell,
It
like
works.
the whole 9 yards, right? No, our toaster worked for a little while, but you thought it was ridiculous because it had Mickey handprints on it.
It's ridiculous.
And you wouldn't eat the toast that came out of it because it had Mickey
I wouldn't
hands.
put the bread in it.
I know. So anyway, that's not the point. The point is that I got them a toaster. Now their bread is
There's
done.
a point.
Yeah, but I did not.
Okay.
I need to pull out my sourdough starter and like start doing that again because I stopped because it was summertime and I didn't want the oven going 24/7 because hello, it's
I
hot.
actually baked some pretty good bread.
You did, and
I made some
made
really good
you
bread.
made some good. But here's the thing, I
pretzels.
think
I made good pretzels. I
Yeah.
made good baguettes.
so. I think what I
I
need
made-
to do
You're
is I
gonna
need
learn
to
how
pull
to
out
make
my old starter, see if I can reactivate it if that works because you're supposed to be, I go through the freezing process and then you're supposed to like let it happen again. So I need to do that. And then we've got this like Dutch oven thing that we bought for the outside. You following? You picking up what I'm putting down?
So I'm just being
We have a
entertained
Dutch
watching
oven?
you.
So
I'm
Wait,
watching
what?
you try to work this out, and I'm amazed.
so
There's
then
smoke starting to roll.
I'm thinking because during the summer it's hot. Are you with me? Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
That's usually how it works.
so we use the Dutch oven
You want to
outside.
know why?
But yeah, because it's summer. So you put the Dutch oven outside on the barbecue and make the bread in that.
Why is it summer?
Because the way the earth rotates and stuff,
Because of the way the earth rotates.
or the sun. Hi, White Claw.
Probably got a little to do with the wobble of the earth.
Whatever. I had 2
On its
chickpeas
axis?
and this. Like that's it.
So the sun is actually farther north in the northern hemisphere during
Okay,
the
I'm in
month.
6th grade and you don't make any sense.
Okay.
Okay. We don't have a Blackstone, no. So, but he got this griddle thing that you can put the coals. You put it in the coals, and then you basically barbecue pot. It's like a barbecue
It's a
pot.
Dutch oven, people.
But yeah, but you put it in the fire, right?
It's a Dutch oven.
So, but he could make the bread in that.
Cast
So
iron.
if I make the thing so that during the summer they still have bread, but then I'm not buying bread every week because I don't like doing that. I'd rather make it. Then these guys are just wolfing it down. So I'm like, I could make bread every week and do it. So he can make it outside, and then during the winter I'll make it in here. I just didn't make any this year. So there you go.
Always talk about bread. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Okay. On that note,
Let's go to the store.
it's time for us to go to the store and get some bread because there's a toaster in the garden
Hey, you know what? You guys should leave some comments. How many people are in here right now? Like
right now.
25,
like
30?
59.
Oh, really? Okay. You guys should leave some comments about what song you want Frankie to learn.
Oh yeah, leave a comment about what song you guys want them to
It's gotta be
learn.
one that sounds okay on guitar and it's not overly complicated,
Yeah, he
so I
can't
can
do
learn it on
overly
guitar.
complicated.
Not Band-Aid on a bullet hole, because apparently that's a waltz and he can't
Band-Aid
figure
on
that
a
out.
I
Oh,
can,
you should
I
do
can
a Dolly
play in 3/4
song.
time.
You could
I can
totally
play
do
it.
a song.
The waltz isn't why
Martha?
Band-Aid on a bullet hole is hard.
You guys could totally do like you should go through your old set list. Boy Named Sue.
Oh, great, now he's gonna
What's
go.
the other one?
My daddy left home when I was 3.
Yeah, you could totally
Didn't leave much for my mom and me, just an old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. I don't blame him because he's running ahead and meanest thing he ever did. Before he left, he went and named me Sue. Yeah, we can do
Yeah.
that.
I just thought of another one
But
too.
you keep touching me.
Because you're right there. Because you're
Keep
right there,
going.
and I have to grab you and poke you.
Yeah, we do.
You should do. Oh God, what's that? The one that's like a really slow Johnny Cash song. I just heard it on the radio the other day.
I don't know.
Is it Man in Black?
No, it's
Sweet Home Alabama.
it's one of his later
I
recordings.
used to like that song.
Like shortly before he died. Nope, that's not it. That's Sweet Home Alabama. You're messing with my brain now. I can't do it.
I know,
Alright,
because
okay,
somebody
stop.
said
Big wheels keep on turning. Carry me home, go see my kid. Singing songs about the Southland. Miss old family once again. I thank the sin, y'all.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think
I have a few songs on my download, like my playlist.
yeah, I want to
That
learn
might
a
work.
song that I don't already know that's from your generation that you like. And then I'll make you learn a whole bunch of my songs too. But we'll learn one that you like.
I will write down a few songs off of my playlist that I think we could do.
Okay.
And then I will give you paper. You will look at the
And then
song.
I'll look at Ultimate Guitar Tabs and figure out if I'm capable of playing it.
Yeah. And you'll figure out your life.
And I'll figure out my life.
Actually, no, you'll never be able to do that. So the dogs are still outside, Michael.
I don't know where my glasses
Oh
are.
my God, we have to go. This is a train wreck. Okay. I love you all. Have a good night. We'll see you later. And I'm gonna figure out what that Johnny Cash song is. Okay, peace out, yo.
Christ.
Oh. Don't cuss.
Don't say G.